Jolly Good Christmas, also known as A Very Merry British Christmas, is a Hallmark film from 2022. This is directed by Jonathan Wright and written by Ron Oliver, and it stars Will Kemp as David and Reshma Shetty as Anji. And I have to say, when I started watching it, I was a bit concerned because usually when an American production company does a British film, it's awkward and full of phrases that we don't use. But apart from one phrase, I didn't actually pick up on anything that shouldn't be there. Just for information, the phrase is when one of the British characters, explains that something is 10 blocks away. We don't use blocks in that context. We would usually say streets. It's so many streets away. But other than that, it does feel British, and it's filmed in London, and we have some gorgeous scenes. Really beautiful. If you like films filmed in London, it absolutely will make you smile. The narrative is pretty good as well. David is an American architect in London, and he meets a personal shopper, Anji, and he ends up hiring her to help him find the perfect gift for his girlfriend. Now, it's not just his girlfriend, but she is the daughter of his boss. So there's a lot at stake here, and they need to find the perfect gift. And they work together to try and identify what the right gift would be. We have a lot of scenes in shops, and everything's very festively decorated. And I definitely got into the holiday spirit. It gave me the sense of that feeling when you're on the high street at Christmas, and it's early evening, and obviously it's getting quite dark, but there are a lot of people around, and there are Christmas lights everywhere, and it just gave me that kind of nostalgic feel of Christmas shopping on the high street, and I absolutely adored it. And in true Christmas rom-com fashion, we do have sparks flying between Anji and David as well, but I won't say too much about that other than I really enjoyed them on screen together. I thought they worked really well. The characters were both really likable as well. The narrative is great and gave us a lot of opportunity to go to a lot of different locations, and that meant that it was visually really engaging and it had a really great pace. The structure of the narrative was brilliant. No characters overreacted at any point. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and my biggest concern that I had when watching it was that it was going to be really awkward, as often they are when American companies film things in Britain or set things in Britain. But apart from a few things that I didn't pick up on, but there are a couple of things mentioned on IMDb, things that are, that shouldn't have been there. But apart from the blocks issue that I noticed, it felt like it could have been solely from a British company, written by a Brit, filmed in the UK. And I rather enjoyed it. I was really pleased with it. It wasn't gimmicky, it wasn't cheesy. It was a nice narrative with a gorgeous setting, really likable characters, and a lot of Christmas. It's a very, very festive film, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you have been interested in this one but weren't sure if it would be any good, I promise it is. Jolly Good Christmas. Dare I say it, it's jolly good and definitely worth checking out. I would certainly be very happy to watch it again.